Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I am giving away 3 prints to 3 of you as a thank you, as an appreciation gesture towards you for supporting me on this channel, on my photography journey, my street photography journey, just in general. I appreciate you, and this is a little way that I can give back to the community. But I'm also using this as an opportunity to see how my work looks in real life using the RICOH GR IIIx images. It's a new camera for me. Yes, I am super late to the game. Shout out to the 40mm crew. But I really want to see how my images look in real life using the RICOH GR IIIx. It's cool to see the digital, but you gotta feel your work. So that's what we're doing today. Okay, so the rules to potentially win one of these prints of mine are pretty simple. I wrote them down here. Number 1, tap on the like button on this video. That helps the video, of course, and the channel. Number 2, comment on why you like this specific image, whatever images that we end up talking about. And number 3, follow me on IG, Taha Photo on IG. It's because we can get in contact and keep the conversation going on social. All right, so as we shift into fall here in Canada, it is also a mental shift, right? We're getting coats on, things are changing, it's getting colder. We're about to get into that hibernation mode, but this is also a great opportunity to shift your work, adjust, make critiques of your work, see where you can tweak it, see how you can get better. New focal lengths, a whole bunch of things. And one of the simplest ways to make that adjustment is to print out your work. And that is what I'm trying with this project. It's just a little project, there's no name to it, but it is seeing the work that was digital. Now we have to see it in the real world, and I'm definitely up for that challenge. I'm hoping that printing it out will change that. So these are all images that I've taken over the last month and a half with my RICOH GR IIIx. The only thing I haven't done is made recipes just yet. I'm still tweaking the settings that I like based on the built-in recipes or the effects. So once I get that down pat, you know I'm gonna make some recipes for all those RICOH GR III and IIIx users. So I cannot wait to do that. But for now, it's just, these are moments that I really enjoy or I'm excited about, and I'm sharing them with you. So I decided to print out all the images at 4x6 for 2 reasons, basically. Number 1, it's cost efficient. And the second reason, you have a couple options in terms of aspect ratio to shoot. And for me, 3:2 ratio right now is what I'm shooting. In your Lightroom settings, you'll see you can pick what aspect ratio you want to crop into. And when I put 4x6, it's the same as that 3:2 aspect ratio. So the cropping is minimal, is what I'm trying to say. So I had a small criteria for this project. You know, you have to have some guidelines. So number 1, print in both color and black and white so I can see how the tones and colors translate to actual printed photographic paper. So number 2, printing all the images with a white border. That's what I wanted to do, but then when I went to print, I found that their borders were a little bit too big at the Kodak kiosk. They don't really give you too many options to make your borders the size that you want. So that's something I'm gonna have to tweak in Photoshop, make my own border, and so when I print, it's already custom, it's perfect. But that's trial and error, right? It just looks more artistic when you have a frame around your images. That's my experience. And number 3, I added some grain in Lightroom to all the images. It might be 10% or 15%, but that, to me, it keeps the grit that I've come to love with photography in general, specifically street. So yeah, it's something that most people won't see, but it makes me feel like the image is not as digital, because when I shoot film, it's already kind of baked in exactly how I like it. So I thought this is important to me, so I'm going to print some images with that added grain from Lightroom. All right, so let's discuss these final prints and what I've learned from this process. So I actually wrote down 5 things so I don't forget. It's nice to have your notes so I'm just not missing things, and this is real life, so bear with me. Okay, so number 1, stop assuming you know what you'll get out of the printing process. I can't stress this one enough. In your mind, you think your print's gonna look like this, but when you print it, it's never exactly what you thought, and there's so much you can learn in that actual tangible process. Number 2, I learned the importance of investing in self. priceless. You need to see your work. We've been saying this the whole video, but when you actually do it, you are gonna start to say, you know what, maybe I don't need another lens. I need to print my work out and show the world, and then critique it and get better and have fun while doing it. Which brings us to number 3, which is, it's fun seeing your work in the flesh. Just having these images all around me just inspired me. I'm excited. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice to print more and do more and share with you more. Number 4, they make great gifts for friends and family. You never know when you're gonna wanna give somebody a gift, and why not give them some of your work? Instead of talking or sending a link, you can actually give them your work. And number 5, I should have put it at number 2 or number 1, and that is the printing quality. So this was average printing quality. It's photographic paper, but you start to see the difference between matte and glossy. Cardstock that is higher or lower, so the thickness of your images. And I think that's important because it will bring out the colors and bring out the tones of your work. Also, the black and white, do I want it to look more bluish black and white or more brownish black and white? So these are all things that I learned just from printing. All right, so question of the day, I'm bringing it back. It's been a minute. And my question to you today is, have you printed out your work? Have you printed out your own work? And if you did, how did it make you feel? What did you learn? And if you didn't, why not? Okay, so let's summarize this video today. It was great getting my work printed out. I've learned a lot from that. Let me know your process. Let me know if you've done the same. Now, don't forget, you still have a chance to actually get one of these prints. All you have to do is like this video and tell me which print you liked and why. Put that in the comments. Follow me on IG, Taha Photo, and you have an opportunity to possibly win one of these prints, or maybe a few of them. I don't know yet. So yeah, just to summarize it, print your work out. There's really not much to it other than getting it off of your computer and into your hands and the hands of others. If you've been printing already, amazing. Share your stories, share why it's important, share what you learned. I would love to hear more videos to come. Until the next one, stay creative and believe in yourself. Peace.